Diego's the immortal VP.
Naku, lakad matatang!
Normally. Silence and Winter Wyvern ultimate. There is enough control for those team fights, but okay, that's a Dragon Knight. That's fair. It adds a very fast stun and some very important catch. Not just the second you get off the fire, you're no longer slowed. I think it's a second or so that you stay slowed after getting out of there. Neon, they will get themselves 3 runes, and there's that Shadow Shaman coming in for the first blood, like we mentioned. Avatar mode. You can always hit jungle, but Templar Assassin, she's not just bottom of the CS. She is at half the last that Death Prophet has. Now Earthshaker goes down on the bottom lane to the creep army. Dragon Knight doesn't mind losing the lane, that's something we've discussed. He's not even losing the lane, he's exactly on par with the Queen of Pain. Didn't go for a bottle, interesting enough. It's just double Bracer into a Fairy Fire. And now on the bottom lane, yet another trade, this time around Salad. Rotation on the Winter Wyvern, don't quite connect. And instead on the bottom lane, TZY gets downed again, the Chen plus Chaos Knight combo. It is as Avatar mode. He decides to go for the 2 levels in Shadow Strike and fully max Scream of Pain. Now Death Prophet gets gone on, and with a Starbreaker, it's gonna be enough committing the Solar Guardian for the enemy offlaner. And with the Chen, that is a huge... That would have been very impressive had he succeeded. Enryu comes into the Dire jungle, takes those stacks, which Templar Assassin has so been looking forward to. And now, trying to take a Winter Wyvern kill as well. Getting that Winter Wyvern kill with ease, actually, as Avatar mode comes in and he shows off that level 4 Scream of Pain damage. This has a very small time frame where he is going to be powerful this game left. Now Queen of Pain on the top lane gets caught, gets chain stunned up. There is that really powerful lockdown from the Earthshaker we've talked about, but Avatar mode, he is simply too tanky for the burst damage, still living, jumping forward onto TZY. Once that Death Prophet will get her together with the Chaos Knight eventually. Actually, the Spirit Scythe tanking up Death Prophet back to full health. Chaos Knight, he will go down for that one. Queen of Pain losing his first life. Queen of Pain still trying to man fight up, looking for a kill on the Winter Wyvern perhaps, but Avatar mode realizes he has to get out of there. Teleporting and will succeed in doing so. Dragon Tail would be a great catch to open up the fight with a Hex. They attempt it, will not quite succeed. Dawnbreak comes in with an ultimate, gets forced to hit the Queen of Pain. The Queen of Pain goes down now. Lenny will follow her into the grave. That is 2 kills for nothing with that BKB reveal from TZ with CY, and out teleports Dawnbreaker with BKB of her own. Who gets shoved in. Dawnbreaker is there to potentially defend with a hammer. Gets chain stunned by the Earthshaker once again. Salad, he still survives. That was his entire combo, and he is left in the front tanking the tower. Salad just goes on down. Death Prophet, locked in place, will immediately get freed by a Winter Wyvern ultimate. Shadow Shaman, he does go on down. Did place the Serpent wards. And that is once again Templar Assassin locked in the flames from the Dawnbreaker. In comes the 2-man Queen of Pain ultimate and Sinful Soul. He is about to go down. The Solar Guardian keeping him locked in place. Sinful Soul, he got healed up so much by the Cold Embrace. Is it gonna be enough? Nope, it is not, as Chaos Knight comes in, finishes the kill. TZY low health. His exo. What are you gonna do for the next 60 seconds? And more importantly after that, how are you really gonna play when more of those really impossible to deal with core items come out? Because this Chaos Knight, he is only starting to get beefy. You think 3k health pool is a lot, just you wait. And now the other beefy hero, the Dragon Knight, gets found. And, well, PP, sure, he's got health alright. You are way tankier. So if you do die, it's a lot more space being created. Speaking of space, Fortune Soul, he gets engaged on, but lives a solid 3 seconds, despite tanking the entire enemy team. And now will get to press Phantasm, just poking the Dragon Knight a little bit. There's the Winter's Curse, but the Winter's Curse alone is not enough to kill off Lenny's Shadow Shaman here. Instead, the Shadow Shaman still doing work with the Hex, with the Shackles. Death Prophet Exorcism, though too much to fight in for those supports. Templar Assassin gets ran down by the Chen Creep army, but the Chen Creep army gets annihilated. Avatar mode, meanwhile, kills off TZY. No more Exorcism, and without the Exorcism, of course, the fights start looking... They know Sinful Soul has to farm, and if you have to farm, there's only one rough area of the map you can be at right now. But that also makes him extremely hard to catch. They will find him, and oh, the teleport barely interrupted. Sinful Soul, excellent game sense. And you are now sitting on top of net worth, but this is a game where Templar Assassin was supposed to be top of net worth starting from the 10-minute mark. And instead this Chaos Knight can still hold his own against her. Fortune Soul, he gets hit by 5 heroes. He doesn't even care. Templar Assassin is dead, and that means you get to fight. Earthshaker goes down. Queen of Pain with the ultimate will set up on TZY. And now PP on the Dragon Knight will go on down next. And Ryu, wicked sick on this Dawnbreaker. Dawnbreaker hero we haven't really talked about that much. But got the Desolator, got the BKB. Now Salad goes down on the Earthshaker. Roche is back up. It's been scouted out by Neon. They know it's back up. And LBZS, they are hunting. Earthshaker breaks the smoke, but he doesn't have a blink to go for a blink echo up the high ground, and instead everybody is gonna die. Wait, he does have blink. I think his blink just got cancelled then. A single blink cancel is costing them so dearly in for one, or even your tankiness being percentage based. Like if Dragon Knight was a Bristleback, I think he would have a way better shot, because look at this. He presses BKB. That was supposed to be his time to shine. That's supposed to be the timing where he's supposed to be an additional carry for his team. Instead, Dragon Knight goes on down, Lenny will go on down, ZJY to follow. In comes the huge Echo Slam onto 2 heroes. But against Chaos Knight's damage, it just doesn't matter. Chen goes on down, but with that, only Templar Assassin left alive. And Chaos Knight, he is too big. Indestructible. They call GG as a full-blown team wipe. Now it would have been GG anyways, as Neon could have just pushed the Ancient. But this, do not pick up the fast push, the fast end. So here I have to say that Rep looks really powerful, but LBZS, what a last pick. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we got ourselves a game on our hands. Sinful Soul, position 1. Right now, you win these lanes by not feeding a First Blood during the first 3-4 levels. Especially over on this bottom lane. Level 2, yeah, okay. Now they got the Starbreaker, they go on the Viper, TZY. He gets First Blooded. I was talking about how important it was not to mess up for Neon, and they go for an amazing First Blood play. I thought they were gonna wait till level 3 with that. Putch, meanwhile, he is free farming. He's now running down Lenny. Having the time of his life too. Beastmaster, a scary hero. May be able to get a return kill, but yeah, that's a return kill. That will still mean he's feeding the Putch. 2 flash. Lenny gets hooked once again. Fortune Soul. He realizes the potential. He has to go aggressive on lane, and he is using it. Running down Lenny. Lenny turns around with a nice Shackles, but a nice Shackles alone isn't gonna save you from this Putch, who is now starting to look really good in lane. Will go down. That's a lot of gold. I think Fortune Soul being on the 1 Dawnbreaker is a great start, provided you don't go down here. Nice toss back into the Viper. And Starbreaker almost killing off the Viper. Enchantress with the creep will finish the job, making it a nice trade. Dawnbreaker going down, still something you do not like. But hey, SE, he is creating space, he is having impact, and he is getting himself a double kill with the Impetus, delivering the damage. Without the Queen of Pain ultimate being available, the gank ends up looking better for PP, who on this Lina is now looking for more. SE on the end, 2 right clicks away. Maybe untouchable to most heroes, but not to a Lina. This Slayer Also, one of the characters they did own here, Viper, comes in top to try and defend with the Impeti. TZY is taking a ton of damage. No teleport out from the Shadow Shaman. At least a return kill on the Viper. Viper for Shadow Shaman is a trade you're happy with, provided this Enchantress gets to live. But yeah, we'll live with the double slow. They're actually going to try to turn on Salad with the Solar Guardian. Solar Guardian, it got cancelled as Lina turns around the corner with the ultimate, will go for a kill, but Avatar mode is there, and guess who by now has skilled the Sonic Wave. I would almost say hyper-fed Patch. Queen of Pain needs to be careful not to die against him again as Patch rotates over to the mid lane. Will just get a kill on Enchantress. SE not happy with that, especially because you do keep giving away those flash heaps. Beastmaster, he's starting off the push of his own and opening up the map. That is something that Neon's draft is reliant on. They are expected to always be 1 or 2 towers ahead with this draft. Ooh, Enryu will secure himself a kill just before Patch comes rotating in, and now Patch starts whacking away at the Beastmaster, butchering him and his creeps. Okay, we got a fight breaking loose with Shadow Shaman in a risky position, but this time around Solar Guardian is going to be on point. It will catch the Viper. Salad gets ran down by the Queen of Pain. Avatar mode, opting for that Spirit Vessel, but doesn't have it yet. If that was a Spirit Vessel, it would have been such an easy kill on Tiny. But hey, you can't always get what you want.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
CGY getting impetus, getting hammered. And he goes down. Nice 3-man impale. But it's not like there's follow-up anywhere near. LBZS, they know they need objectives, and the mid tower is the one that they have set their sights on. The Shadow Shaman wards, it should be a quick Roche, but can it be quick enough? As Salad comes in with the Avalanche, we're gonna see Queen of Pain ultimate gets dropped just to make sure the Roche goes down in a calm and calculated fashion. Down goes the Roche, that is the Aegis gone, but you have just traded the Aegis for a Patch, and Patch was the much needed kill. Tiny sacrificing himself, trading for a Shadow Shaman isn't a bad trade at all, but losing this Patch is losing PP even worse, and now CGY, last time he may have lived thanks to the Carpus, this time around he will not be as lucky, as Queen of Pain is already trading him, and with the Impeti, he is gonna go down. Mid tier 1 now opened up for the Beastmaster. I did talk about how Shadow Shaman needed to have huge amounts of impact, and so far he has had them with the Blink Dagger once again on the Patch. He's gonna find a nice opening to the fight. Viper is having tons of impact as a return, but look at the 3-man Queen of Pain ultimate coming out in the backline. Sinful Soul is dead. Fortune Soul is BKB'd up. Is gonna teleport out against TZY. Serpent wards are getting to work on the mid tower as Beastmaster with the creep army once more kills on ZJY. ZJY goes down on the Nyx Assassin, and now Tiny and Impeti down as well. TZY running from the Eng, but Eng with one Impetus after another is just gone. You can always buy the plate mail after and then swap Soul Ring for plate mail. Damage block, another thing I would not underestimate against this creep army. On bottom lane now, we do have a setup being created on this position 1 Dawnbreaker. And down goes Fortune Soul, nice double TP in. LBZS, you wouldn't think their draft or their heroes are particularly global. Over. It's only 24 minutes in and it's so freaking clutch. Thankfully, with how close these teams are matched in skill, I don't think it's just gonna be over with a single good initiation. Speaking of initiations, Patch is gonna get caught once again. It's gonna get initiated on. Patch goes down, Solar Guardian in to try and go for more. More will be found in the form of the Lina. TZY procs the BKB and deals tons and tons of damage, but look at that 700 Luminosity crit. Tiny Avalanche toss to get a kill on Avatar mode. Avatar mode will go down despite blinking out. But once again, Neon are the ones finding the good fight instead. The ultimate on the Ancient Creep. Beastmaster now lacks a lot of damage output, but look at the damage output from the Enchantress who brought back Salad. He is ticking down with the Spirit Vessel, and the Queen of Pain Nuke will finish the job. Shadow Shaman gets himself to the backlines. Meanwhile, Fortune Soul able to BKB, or not BKB, spin quickly as we can win it. Down goes the Dawnbreaker once. That is the Aegis, hook of the mark on the end. Beastmaster comes in with the creep army, trying to go for a little bit of initiation of his own on the backlines. He will just get killed off, but the Ancient Creep is still there, is still doing work. PP does get out the BKB, the Serpent Wards are doing work, but not enough work, and everybody is dying left and right. Enter trying to go for a TP out and may succeed. Avatar mode with the BKB, forced to blink out of there. Will try and clean up the Nyx Assassin with the damage over time, should have the kill, but oh, nice blink out and teleport. Avatar mode, that was... I guess they would go counter smoke? They don't have one, okay. Pudge presses BKB, gets his ultimate down on the Shadow Shaman. Shadow Shaman, he gets nuked right at the start of the fight, meaning no wards. Fortune Soul will get himself a kill before going down. Avatar mode has a BKB of his own, but this Creep Pain BKB, it's not having all that much impact. PP now finally dropping low to the MP die plus damage over time for the Queen of Pain. And down goes the Queen of Pain. For the Enchantress though, it's still not the best trade. Queen of Pain as well as Beastmaster now have to get themselves out. Beastmaster, he is gonna go for a teleport. Will succeed in that teleport, just a second away from the Avalanche. Neon, they have been cutting, they're gonna be trying to finish out the game. The thing is, with this lane of Rex falling, either team now just needs a singular good push to either get Megas or end the game, and both are juicy. Dawnbreaker goes down. I think you just have to buy back Dawnbreaker. Initiate with the Blink and Solar Guardian. BKBs are down. This is the one shot that Neon have. But they do not seem all that stressed out. Will commit the Serpent Wards to defend the Ancient. In goes Beastmaster with the Roar. There's the Queen of Pain. Blink. Solar Guardian and Solar Guardian off the mark, but Dawnbreaker, she will kill off the Lina. That is a huge source of damage gone. That is Lina instantly buying back. CJY buried, but the hammer is gonna take him down. Everybody buying back on both sides. Beastmaster, the only one without buyback. He had to sacrifice himself for the initiation there. Salad about to take down to the Queen of Pain. Damage over time, and everybody stun locked. Lina is gonna die back. Pudge still has the Aegis. He hasn't died. Queen of Pain, the only one left alive, together with the Dawnbreaker. 2 versus 3. Can Neon do it? 3-man stun from Fortune Soul, but 2-man stun in return from the Nyx Assassin. Queen of Pain, last one alive, defending this Ancient, holding on for the series, but Queen of Pain goes down. GG gets called. That is game number 2, ladies and gentlemen. Nice damage over time kill there, but we get the instant buyback from the Viper as they are gonna finish the Ancient. I did damage to synergize up with the puck. More stun is always appreciated. Technically not a stun, but I'm just still gonna say that was both. It's damage over time, it's burst damage, as well as a lasso and firefly initiation. ZJY shackled up and punched down by Fortune Soul. Okay, we will have a catch on the Dazzle. They have been looking around, trying to find where he is for a bit, and CJY will finally get caught. So one of the things I was just looking at, Dawnbreaker is just gonna be fine. Or not, Lasso will connect, but that in exchange means Bad Rider. He sacrifices himself for that Lasso kill. It is a position 3 Dawnbreaker, not a position 1 Dawnbreaker. I don't think Neon mind that too much. They are 1k gold ahead, and something that LBZS are trying to create for themselves. Neon give it away. Bristleback, he is too tanky to fight into. He is the one hero whose lane you just kind of want to ignore on the bottom lane. Neon are gonna lose their Dawnbreaker. Necrophos, he's healing himself back up for a ton. And if only that Spirit Vessel was upgraded, he may have gotten a kill on the puck then. But like this, it's just gonna be a 2. Neon, they are so hoping that LBZS try their luck on the Templar Assassin, and they will. Tiny goes down for starters, and now the Bad Rider caught, follow of silence. The nuke damage is there from TA. Bad Rider, he gets Shadow Grave, but will it be enough to live? Not with the Shadow Shaman ultimate drop. Shadow Shaman His ultimate will farm him a stack, while Templar Assassin farms pre-Dazzle. And that will now lead to a Roche as the reward for a teamfight well taken. And you wanna know what's worse? Hands of Neon could be game deciding. It could also be LBZS taking a team wipe and turning things completely around here. We're gonna see with a nice Molotov to start things off. Batrider is gonna stay silent for too long though, and then only getting a good Molotov isn't great anymore. Because yeah, you can't reapply those napalms. Drizzle gets taken low, the Spirit Vessel. It is ticking, it is hurting, and that's Bristle down. Puck came in to try and prolong his life even a little bit. KB, and that's now done on Bristleback. So LBZS, they have their chance to go for the very last fight. That was more important. You see, this is the point where I, as the Bristleback, would now go for a shard after this fight. If you can win the fight, they're gonna try to win it. There was, however, a load absorb on the Batrider lasso. And if your lasso gets predicted like that, Puck can get punished. The Reaper Scythe off the mark, but hey. Even if you're already, I think, 2 or 3 minutes behind on your BKB timing, but Bat still so needs it, will find a beautiful opening on the Necrophos. Necrophos goes down despite the Solar Guardian getting dropped, and Fortune Soul comes on in, dishing out a lot of damage. However, Lenny on that Shadow Shaman got killed off, and he put down some Serpent Wards, but Necrophos just had to buy back. Sinful Soul gets ran down. I don't think Necro had to buy back, but you do want this Bristleback kill. So, if you can get it, I guess Enryu, he reckons it's worth it, Reaper Scything the Bristleback. He's not even gonna go for the Reaper Scythe, doesn't need it. Alright, fair enough. I mean, just 2 minutes until the Roche is up. I don't think that's gonna be enough timing for Batrider to finish his BKB. Okay, they are all gonna smoke, with Bat still 1,000 off the BKB. But once again, Blink there, Lasso there, onto the Necrophos this time around. The Solar Guardian gonna be placed a lot better. And Necrophos, he's still surviving, he's still tanking through. He didn't get out the Reaper Scythe though, as Necro goes down, TCY dies on the Batrider. Buyback on Dazzle, buyback on Tiny. Bristle goes down next, and that's 2 cores, 2 supports dead. With both supports immediately buying back. PP on the puck. And Templar Assassin, there we go with that lasso. In comes 3-man Solar Guardian, resulting in 1 kill already. Sinful Soul loses 1/3 of his health to a crit from the Templar Assassin. And Templar Assassin is going to continue the right clicks. Nice Dream Call onto multiple heroes coming out from the puck. But what is that really going to go do to Avatar mode? Nothing, as he is just going to turn his aggression onto a tower. Start right clicking some objectives. Bristleback, he starts to melt. Reaper Scythe comes in. Reaper Scythe saved by the Shadow Grave. That's something we saw coming in the draft. But it looks like with the damage over time from that Spirit Vessel. Ooh, nice heal from Dazzle, just barely enough to keep his teammate alive. But Puck goes down nonetheless, Puck buying back. The first life is still available on Avatar mode. SE on the Skyriff Mage gets ran down by Bristleback. Bristleback locked in place for a bit. Finally, Skyriff Mage will die. Avatar mode. He's still fighting with the last sliver of HP. Almost gets the Puck. Puck able to get himself out, but not for long. And now they will finally kill off the Templar Assassin the first time, as he still got a second life remaining. And Dazzle almost takes out the Spirit Vessel as well. These Shadow Grays, they have to constantly be cast the second they're off cooldown. LBZ, that means this tower, it is now gonna melt. Together with the Desolator, easy tower kill, easy life. And now pushing up the rest of the high ground. It's gonna be hard, but not if TA once again gets lassoed, and in comes the return Solar Guardian. Neon, they have just been waiting for those lassos to come out, and they have punished them every single time. This time around, Necrophos will even get himself the Reaper Scythe stacks. Bristleback still running out for his life. Gets healed once more by the Dazzle, but down he goes after Dazzle has finally been dropped. Buyback on the puck will be a comeback kill on the Dawnbreaker, but you need more than one kill for a full-blown comeback. Avatar mode, he goes on down, and it looks like Neon, they do not care. They got Megas. They now just try to cut their losses, will teleport out 2 people. But why wait when there's a Roche? Since, yeah, Roche is the one thing that would allow them to push, and Bad Rider snatches the Aegis. He will go down for it immediately, and not just him, as Tiny also had to go in for that snatch. But if they cut their losses, if they only lose those 2 heroes, okay, nope, never mind, Dazzle dies as well. And it's a disaster again. That Aegis snatch, it gave me hope for LBZS for just a second, but they call it. After the last team fight of the game, looks no other than the previous 3 or 4. Good game, well played by Neon Esports. They show they are still a respectable high skill team just because they've lost.